Hello everyone and welcome back to the brand new video. So today we are going to solve the Leetcode problem 2434 using a robot to print the lexicographically smallest string. First, we will go with the problem description. You are given a string S and a robot that currently holds an empty string T. Apply one of the following operation until S and T are both empty. Remove the first character of a string S and give it to the robot. The robot will append this character to the string T. Remove the last character of a string T and give it to the robot. The robot will write the character on paper. Let's assume paper as the P. Return the lexicographically smallest string that can be written on the paper. So the problem summary is you are given a string S and a robot holding an empty string that is T. You can do the two operation. First one is move the first character of S to the end of T, pop the last character from T to append it to the answer P, that is paper. Okay, so the goal is return the lexicographically smallest string P. You can build by repeating these two operations until both S and T are empty. Let's take a real world example and we'll understand it better. Imagine you go to library and there is one robot which is arranging the books in the shelves. Now that robot is designed in such a way that it will rack the books in the alphabetic order. That means books starting with the letter A comes first and it goes on. The another example would be your roll number or your USN in the school and college. Now the key idea is we want to build the smallest string, that is P, in dictionary order, which means always try to write the smallest possible character first. At each step we need to ask, should I pop from the T to P or should I move the next character from S to T? We want to pop from T only if the last character in T is less than or equal to the smallest character remain in S to keep the result small. Okay, so first we'll take an example and we'll understand it. Okay, here now I have took one string that is S and inside the string that is ZZA. Now according to the problem description, I need to move the first character of S to the end of the T. So when I do that, the string S will become the ZA and the first character of the string S will be moved to the Z. So it will become the Z. Okay. Again, I need to check one condition, that is the last character in the T is less than or equal to the smallest character present in the S. So when I do that operation, the smallest character is A. So A is smaller than Z, but Z is not smaller than or equals to A. So I need to perform the first operation, that is first move the first character from the S to the end of the T. When I do that once again, the S string will be A and it will become the ZZ. Again I need to check that the last character in the T is smaller than or equals to the character present in the A. So it is false. So again I need to perform the first operation, that is move the first character from S to end of T. So when I do that, a string will become empty string and this string will become the ZZA. Okay. Now according to the problem description, pop the last character from the T to append it to the answer P. Okay. When I do that pop operation from here to there, then the T string would become the ZZ and P string will become the A. Again I need to pop the one character from here and append it to the P. So when I do that, T will be Z and it will become the AZ. Again I need to perform the pop operation from T and append it to the P. When I do that, T string will become an empty string and P string will become the AZZ. This is the final answer. This is the lexicographically smallest string. But here we can clearly see that we are using the push and the pop operation to the T. So we can assume this and we can clearly say that this is the stack. Okay. Now we'll try to code it. Okay, so first I'll take an integer for the length, that is will be equals to s dot length. Okay, now I'll take a character array to store the minimum character. So char, I'll say this is the minimum char will be equals to new char, which will be size of n. Okay, and then I'll assign it. Okay, minimum char n minus 1 will be equals to s dot char at n minus 1. Okay, now I need stack to perform the push and pop operation. So I'll write it stack, which is of the character. I'll name it as the stack only, is equals to new stack. Yeah, and again I need a string builder to present the result. So string builder, I'll name it as the result is equals to new builder. Okay, so now we start with the step 1, that is build the minimum character array. So to do that, we're going to use the for loop for int I equals to 0, I is equals to n minus 2, I is greater than or equals to 0, I minus minus. Okay, so now we're gonna fill up the minimum character array. So minimum char of I is equals to, it will be a character array, so char math dot minimum s dot char at I comma minimum char I plus 1. Okay, now it will calculate the minimum character and it will fill up the array. Okay, now we'll start with the step 2, that is iterating through the s, that is string. Okay, so to do that, we are going to use the for loop once again for int I equals to 0, I is smaller than n, I plus plus. Okay, so we're gonna take out the character from the string s and we're gonna push it to the stack. So we're gonna use the push operation, stack dot push s dot char at I. Okay, now we're gonna check one condition, that is the last character in T is less than or equal to the smallest character remain in the S to keep the string short. If the character present in the T is smaller than the character present in the S, then we're gonna pop the character from the stack and we're gonna append it to the result. So we'll write in one condition, let's say checking the stack to perform pop operation. Okay, we're going to use the while loop once again. While, let's say if stack is not empty, stack dot is empty, so this will loop go on till the stack is not empty and it needs to satisfy one condition, that is if the character present in the T is lesser than or equal to the minimum character present in the string s. So we have already calculated the minimum character array. Minimum character array will hold the smallest character. So we're gonna write the code for that. So I double is equals to n minus 1 or stack dot peak will be lesser than or equals to the minimum character present in the I plus 1. So then we're gonna perform the append operation. Result dot append will be stack dot pop. Yeah, okay. Now if this condition is true, then only it will perform this, otherwise will get an final string like this and the result string would be empty. So now again we need to perform the pop operation to take out this character from here to there and here to there, here to there. So again we need another while loop, while till the stack is not empty. So empty, it will perform the condition, that is result dot append stack dot pop. Okay, now we need to return the result, but it should be string, so to string. Okay, now we'll run the program. Oh, okay, I made a mistake over here. It should be small c. Okay, when here also it should be s, small letter s. Yes. Okay, I need to put another one. Yeah, so you need to satisfy the do condition, so I missed one bracket over here. So yeah, now it's running. Okay, now I'll submit it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you really like this video, please do like, comment and share, and subscribe for the more Leetcode problems. Thank you.